Hello, it's Dana Smithers again, author of Law of Attraction, Gratitude Journal. Attract more of what you want to create a happy, abundant life. So in my previous video, I gave an introduction about how to use the book. And now I'm going to actually go into the pages that are in the book. So each week is going to have a tip. So if you look at week 1, there's a Law of Attraction tip. And that tip says, reset your vibration by asking, so what do I want? Actually, when I do a lot of my talks, one of the favorite giveaways of the women in the audience, it's usually women that are there, is my reset vibe button. So it's a little button that they get, and it says reset vibe, so what do I want? So that's the question. Every time something is going on in your life that is something you don't want to attract it. I'm going to talk be mindful about the words don't, not, know. But right now, the tip for the week is reset your vibration by asking, so what do I want? So what that means is literally when you're cranky, you're having a hissy fit, it's a meltdown, doesn't matter what it is. When you're not feeling great or something's going on that's not working for you, you ask yourself, so what do I want? And that question immediately changes the energy. So you've gone from something very negative, cranky, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't like this, I don't like that, on and goes, right? We all know that. We all have days like that. I have days like that too, right? However, because I am a deliberate law of attraction practitioner, I know better than to let this go on too long, right? This nattering can go on, but then I want to take that vibration and I want to raise it higher. I want to raise it to a higher vibration, and I do that by asking myself, might be someone you're with, might be your children, might be a parent, might be a friend, a colleague, a teammate. So ask them, so what do you want? Immediately shifts where the question's going, where the energy is going. So what do you want? Do you want to take a time out? You might say that to your child. If they're saying they don't want to eat something, let's ask them, so what do you want? What would you like to eat? What would you like to do? What would you like this situation to look like? So you're always going for that question, so what do you want? Immediately when you do that, so what do I want? The energy shifts. And when the energy shifts, you're now going to get a different vibrational match to what's going on for you, right? Because the law of attraction's job, 2 words, match vibrations. So if you're grumpy and grouchy and all of that, switch it over to being positive. And when you're positive, that's when the happy thoughts come. So if you're even, say you're even, at some place at work, it could be whatever, you don't like what's going on. So keep asking yourself, so what do I want? Maybe you just have to dismiss yourself from the situation. I don't know what's going on for you, but always ask yourself, so what do I want? When you do it, energy changes. All right, so that's looking at the tip. So if you wanted to, you could take the weekly tip, and kind of relate it to what's going on in the other pages. So I'm just going to page 7 because I'm just starting at page 1 here. So the first thing it says, and this is the same for every week, my intention for this week. And you can decide if it's around relationships, money, health, career, business, whatever. So my intention, what it means by setting your intention is, what do you want to create this week in your world? It's your choice. What's your intention? So for me, when I was writing this book or this journal, I would set aside 1 or 2 hours a day and I would write. So my intention is to get another weekly tip or another 5 weekly tips completed in the next hour. So that's very specific, but you could do your intention for the week. So your intention for the week might be to be more social, have more coffee with people. Maybe it's networking more. So the intention means that you have the intent to do something. So when you put that out there, that is a thought and that is an energy. And so somewhere that energy is going to be matched and that thought is going to be matched. So if you're asking for something, let's say if you're in the business world and you're saying, I'd like to meet some new clients, maybe you do meet some new people, but maybe they don't become clients. So you remember that we always want to celebrate the closeness of the match, but maybe the intention is to increase sales this week. You can be as specific as you want. Law of attraction likes specificity. specificity, and it likes clarity because it can respond to clarity. Number 2, you're going to record. Last week I felt most grateful for. So the reason I put last week is because you kind of know what's going on. You want to express gratitude. I'm sure you express gratitude in the moment, but what I felt most grateful about last week. So put that down. It can be anything. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how small you think it is. It's all about raising your vibration. So maybe you're having a rough time in your life right now. Maybe your health isn't what it is, but maybe you went out for a walk. You went out for one walk and it was fabulous. Or maybe you went to one networking event and you met one person. That's great, fabulous. Celebrate it, right? Maybe you're looking at your health and you resisted eating that cupcake that you thought you really wanted to have, but you know what? You had something that was a little bit healthier for you at that time, right? So what are you grateful for? That you're in the process of changing some habits. That can be a good thing to be grateful for too. Oh, which leads me into number 4. I'm in the process of manifesting. We law of attraction practitioners, trainers, and teachers love to get you away from using affirmations that don't work. So if an affirmation works for you, keep on doing it. Feels good, great, keep on doing it. Because with law of attraction, it's all about the feeling, right? Feel good, do it. But if it doesn't, then try using this phrase, I'm in the process of manifesting. So maybe you want to manifest better health. You want to manifest a better relationship. You want to fix your relationship. Maybe it got off track. Maybe you want to just eat more healthily. You're noticing that you've been eating a lot of quote unquote junk food. You were junk food lately, so you want to change that. So I'm in the process of manifesting a healthier lifestyle. I'm in the process of manifesting ideal clients who are happy to pay me what I'm worth. I'm in the process of manifesting a long-term relationship at this point in my life, right? So whatever it is, you write that down. I'm in the process of manifesting. But of course, it's important that you believe that you can manifest it. So number 5, I felt major positive vibes last week when, and you fill in the sentence. So it doesn't matter what it is. Again, it can be around relationships, money, health, career, or business. Where did you feel the most positive vibes? So the whole point of reading this is to raise your vibrational level. So wherever you were thinking about not good things, if you follow this, you can't help but write good things. And you know what? If you miss a few, that's fine. It's your book. It's your journal. Do whatever you want with it. It's your journal. Don't have to show it to anybody. In fact, I actually prefer that you don't show it to anybody, because sometimes those naysayers can get in our world, and we don't need that. This is yours. This is private. It's yours. All right. Now, on page 8, again, because I'm doing the beginning of book, it's the ask, believe, receive process, which I talked about in the beginning. So get really clear on what your ask is. What is it that you really want for this week to manifest? So again, could be around relationships, money, health, career, or business. And number 2 says the evidence to support what I believe is possible looks like this. So what we're looking for here is, let's say you wanted to, you were looking for romance in your life. You wanted a relationship with someone, male or female, doesn't matter. You're going to look around and see, where do you see happy couples? What movies are you watching that show happy couples? Where's the evidence that it's possible to meet someone, to fall in love with, and have a very healthy, functional relationship? So that's what we're looking for. Look for the evidence that helps you believe that it's possible. And look for the evidence everywhere. You can go online, you can use social media, you can ask people, but start looking for proof that what you want is possible, because that is going to help you manifest it all the more. So take pictures of things. You know, if I'm later on in the book, I talk about doing a vibrational business plan or a vision board or a vision attraction box, anything like that. That helps you manifest what you want, because now you've got a picture of it in your head and you know that that's possible. So number 3 on page 8 says, I was excited to receive fill in the blanks for last week. So what were you excited about last week, right? Doesn't matter whether it's a big thing or a small thing or whatever. Maybe, well, I can tell you, when I first wrote this book, I was so excited to sell my first journal. One from the perspective of, yes, I was happy to see that I had accomplished something, but also I was so grateful that somebody was seeing the value in this journal that I'd done, because I did it from my heart. I did it so that it would be easy for you to remember that you can deliberately attract what you want in your life. And I wanted to kind of help you make this a habit, an everyday habit. So number 3, I was excited to receive what last week? What did you receive? A couple weeks ago, I got 2 royalty checks, one for this book, but also when I was in another business, another career that I had in the home staging business. I wrote a book called Start and Run a Home Staging Business. So it was 2010, so I still get royalty checks from it. So I love receiving those. I love money, so I want to put that out there to the universe. Universe, I love money, so keep on coming to me. So whatever it is you receive, and remember, it can be celebrating the closeness of the match. Let's say your health is, let's say you wanted to release some weight and you released half a pound or whatever that is in kilograms, I'm not sure. But let's say you released some and it felt good, then celebrate that. Don't beat yourself up about it. Celebrate that. Great, because remember, if you're doing health, I'm in the process of releasing weight. And think about, why do you want it? Do you want to feel better in your life? You want to attract somebody? You just want to feel good? You want to get back to being who you think you really could be. So all of those things, that's entirely up to you. And on page 9, I'm talking about abundance is a feeling. So it says here, make a list of all the ways you felt or observed abundance in your life last week. So that means anywhere. Abundance is a feeling. It's not necessarily a thing. But I will tell you, when I'm a big fan of $100 bills. So I attract those all the time. In fact, I even have a $100 bill magnet. So I love that. I should probably do it times 10. So maybe I'll take a look at what's the $1,000 bill look like. But if I received one of these $100 bills, then I want to celebrate. That's evidence. So abundance can be money. It can be, it's a gorgeous day outside today. I'm going to go out. I'm going to get in nature. Actually, I'm going to go to the beach. Go to the dog beach. I love going to the dog beach. I do not have a dog right now. I have a cat. And I've always had cats, and haven't had a dog actually since I was a kid. So that's going to happen down the road for me. So right now, I'm not in the process of manifesting a dog because I'm not quite ready for that. So be mindful, because you're very, very, very powerful. So I hope that's helpful on how to use each of the pages in the gratitude journal. And I will be doing a weekly tip, a little short video on that. So you can catch me on my YouTube channel, Dana Smithers, Empowered Women in Business, or you can also just go to my Facebook page, where facebook.com/coach Dana Smithers. I will be posting these. Love to hear your comments, love to have your testimonials. And my sales are lagging a little bit in the UK and in Europe. So if you know anybody that's there, I'm putting that out there. Turn them on to my book. All right. So you want to stay tuned in, turned on, and tapped on. So thanks so much. Bye for now.